Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Just kind of looking at some photos real quick, man. I'm really liking what they're doing, man, with this whole, reboot thing, man. You got Dumb and Dumber that just came out last weekend. I love the movie, 10 out of 10 stars, man. Obviously, we have the 1990s Flash versus the 2014 Flash. Come on, man. Can't get any better than this, man. And then all of a sudden, we have this. If you can't see this, let me go ahead and just bring it into you right there. Let me zoom it in so you can see who that is. That's David Spade. Okay, if you don't know who David Spade is, I don't know. Maybe you just haven't watched SNL. Maybe you haven't watched Joe Dirt. So yeah, Joe Dirt 2 is official. Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like this before, man. I've been excited. I was excited for this one right here, for Dumb and Dumber 2. But to have Joe Dirt, we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. We got to talk about it. So here we go. So Joe Dirt, man, is a 2001 film from David Spade. All right, it's one of the dumbest ideas ever, and I think the idea even came from SNL, from like one of the SNL skits. And then it turned into the movie, okay? Now, if you remember Night at the Roxbury, they need to bring that back, okay? I would be very, very happy if they brought that back. If Dumb and Dumber gets a sequel and Joe Dirt gets a sequel, then Night at the Roxbury should get a sequel. But April 11th, 2001 is when Joe Dirt arrived on the big screen. I didn't get it myself until I think 6 to 7 months later in Germany. And when it hit Germany, it was crazy. I can't even describe it, man. I mean, that was one of the first DVDs that I was able to actually purchase using my money from Baskin Robbins and Anthony's Pizza. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, just Google that. Yeah, it's way back in the day. And I laughed so hard, man. I laughed. I can't even describe this movie to you. It's so stupid. Pretty much, here's what happened. Joe Dirt Joe Dirt was abandoned by his parents, okay? He was abandoned by his parents. That's the whole mission of this movie. That's the whole reason for it, okay? And he was abandoned when he was a baby inside of the Grand Canyon, okay? Or not inside, but at the Grand Canyon, all right? So if you can imagine David Spade, okay? If you can imagine him with a mullet and... and like doing some like crazy redneck stuff. That's what this movie is, man. It ran 91 minutes long. It was an action, adventure, comedy, drama, all wrapped up into one. And I'm really excited, man. I hope that we get to see some of the original people, man, come back, man. Especially Christopher Walken, man. Now I understand I'm gonna be in the Peter Pan, but I got some time. That was gosh, why'd I do that? Why? I don't understand. So I guess sometimes I get excited. That's the only way I can describe this, man. Sometimes I get excited and then I just say, you know what? Just go with it. Just do it. And that was my Christopher Walken voice, There's some times when... No, it's just bad. So anyway, Christopher Walken, man, should get back into his role inside Joe Dirt, man. I think people would absolutely cheer, okay, for Clem, man. There's a couple of other people, man, like Kid Rock, he was in there, Jimmy Presley. I'm pretty sure they'll come back and they'll do their roles, man. Kid Rock, I don't really know. He's pretty cool, though, but I don't know how big he is now, man. Because I haven't seen anything from Kid Rock, man, as far as what he's doing, but I don't know. Maybe he'll come back and do something, man. You never know. That would be kind of cool, man, to see him, man. Yeah, I know you guys remember Malcolm in the Middle. Eric Sullivan was in the movie. He was he played the role of Little Joe Dirt. So maybe they'll have like a flashback or something and bring him back or something. That would be kind of cool, man. Pretty much anybody that needs work right now should come back and reprise their role, man, because people got to eat, man, and it's the same thing with David Spade. David Spade has to eat, so don't get mad at him, he's hungry, and sometimes you got to come back and do some stuff, man. Gosh, man, I wish they could, make another Tommy Boy or something like that, or Black Sheep, but obviously, they can't, man. But Joe Dirt, that's fine, man. If that's what they want to give us, let's do it, man. You had the Grown Ups, Grown Ups 2, in other movies like that. So, you know, yeah, I think it's cool that he's able to come and do what he can do to eat, man, and provide for his family, man. That's pretty dope. I support it, man, just like I supported Dumb and Dumber. And yeah, I'm out of here, guys. It's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. If you really think about that, 2001, it's 2014. That's crazy. Yeah, right there.